So this is the Pula Audio Arc. This was loaned by Hi-Fi Go. The IEM came in this box. The cable is here. Actually, I didn't even bother taking it out because... Oh, also ear tips. Yeah, I didn't even bother taking these out because, well, they're just your standard budget cables. Nothing out of the ordinary for a $20 set. Anyway, let me just put all of these back. Okie dokie. There we go. So we should talk about bass while I'm putting this back. There's a lot of sub and mid bass on this set. It seeps into the lower mids too, which makes it sound a bit muddy. It's not like a freak show level of bass, but there's still quite a bit. For me, you guys know I don't really like a lot of mid bass elevation, so I'm gonna put this for bass in C tier. Male vocals are damn, that is warm. The background color today is wrong because this is a light breezy kind of color, while this is quite a warm set. I wouldn't call them thin though. I mean just a hair thin, but like not really. I just kind of wish for more clarity. It sounds too relaxed. For lower mids, I'd call them B tier. Also, look at close up for a second. There's like a... It's written... I mean, the name of the IEM is written on the shell, on the faceplate, but I'm pretty sure the faceplate is not metal. This is just plastic with some kind of metal coating on it. I'm like 100% sure this is not metal. Anyways, female vocals, they sound a bit recessed. Sleepy is what I would call it. It doesn't have any energy that I want. It can be a little bit thin, just a little bit, which sounding thin is basically a crime against my ears. But it didn't do that to a degree where I would be reporting this to the authorities. So I'd give it B-, but it just barely makes it to B-. Treble, pretty good treble. It's well controlled. I did not hear any sibilance at all. The plasticky sound that I keep complaining about on budget IEMs is not that prominent on these, but they still have just the tiniest smudge of it. I don't know, maybe it's just a fact that the treble is a bit more toned down. Anyhow, I want more energy in these, so I'm only gonna put them in B tier. For Soundstage, it's like far in terms of left and right, but there's not much perception anywhere else. Only like left and right. I don't use gaming as a test, so your mileage may vary, but in my test songs, I didn't get much of a perceived 3D soundstage for these. What I do here is that you could somehow tell how far something is from left or right, and that's it. So I'm gonna put these in B- tier. For instrument separation, it's not great, but it does well enough. It struggles when there's too much things going on, especially for the mid bass. I find it really intrusive and bloats up these lower frequencies. Nonetheless, B- tier. But honestly, for songs that have much less mid bass, this would be B tier. Heck, maybe even B+ tier. But for most songs that are more lower frequency, instrument heavy, it's C tier. So I kind of just use the middle ground there between B and C. B-. Overall, these are, well, B-. It's a pretty warm leaning set. I think the mid bass is kind of holding it back a bit. I would prefer a lot less of that mid bass because I find it's muddling how it sounds. It's muddy and it's bloating up the bass. Book review. I don't got anything for you. I literally recorded this just as I finished recording my review of the Juicer Fiesta. So yeah. Thanks for letting me waste your time.